Isaiah chapter 34 verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. From my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them. Call HALALYAM, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. Double honors unto the apostles, bishops, and elders of the great millstone, that rule well and taught us his truth through the Spirit. To the Akim, my fellow laborers, pushing a word out in truth and sincerity, risking their lives and freedom to do so, now more so than ever. To the Akim, YAHAWAH, listening and learning, being doers of the word and abiding in the faith. And to the speckled birds scattered abroad that look like the other nations, but are truly Yasharala through the Spirit. Shalom wa barakatam. This is your brother Ariah, and I just want to make a quick, straight and to the point lesson, Yahawah Ratazah. Alright, Yahweh willing. Pretty much just like, hey man, you gotta read, man. You have to read. Okay? The verse I just read, Isaiah 34 and 16. Okay? Seek out of the book of YAHWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI. What book is that? The scriptures, man. The Bible that we read every day, that we should read every day. Yahweh Ratazah. Okay? Read. No one of these shall fail. No one of what? These prophecies, these words. The words of Yahweh BaHashem YAHWASHI. None of it shall fail. Meaning his two scriptures came to mind already. Alright? And I was only going to get 3. I think it's return void. Isaiah 55 and 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. Now this lesson came to me through the Spirit. Bro, I've been reading, I've been looking into secular history and all this stuff, watching the apostles and elders on down videos all day. I was gearing up to go out on the highways and hedges to that new spot and go into some things that I recently learned, and then it started raining, like pouring heavy, and I couldn't go out. Through the Spirit, I just Yahweh BaHashem YAHWASHI didn't want me to go out. We go out in season and out of season, rain, sleet, snow, it doesn't matter. But for my situation, it's just not possible. It wasn't possible. I couldn't. It was really heavy rain. It came out of nowhere. That's how I know it was through the Spirit. So I just kept on, and I was, me in my flesh, I was purposing to, stop and just do something else. But the Lord had me keep studying, keep reading, and keep going into this. And long story short, this is exactly how I felt, man. Ecclesiastes 12, verse 12. And further, by these my son be admonished, of making many books there is no end, and much study is a weariness of the flesh. Which takes you back to Isaiah 34. Seek ye out of the book of Yahweh BaHashem YAHWASHI and read. Okay? Because this secular history and all these historians and so-called scholars and all that, they have all types of bullshit sprinkled in there. A bunch of half-truths, like that book, Who is Esau Edom? It's a good book. It gives you some good info. But the author, according to some reviews, is biased, and he inserted his Christianism dogma in the book by saying that Esau Edom are the so-called white people, but the Israelites are also the righteous so-called white people, trying to claim both identities or something like that. So pretty much he's biased. So with with these books, with secular history, you have to know the true context of the scriptures. I was just going into, trying to learn more about Alexander the Greek. You know, he was born in the land of Macedonia. The original inhabitants of the land of so-called Greece were Japhites. And I was gonna go into how Edomites always just rape and pillage and take people's identities, not just ours. He didn't just take ours. That's where you get the whole confusion of the fact that Ashkenaz descends from Japhet, but you got the small hats calling themselves Ashkenazi, which makes no sense because Jacob descended from Shem and Ashkenaz descended from Japhet. So how are you descend from two different progenitors? And that shows you the confusion that this devil pushes out, along with the secular history. Even these books that have some good info in it, you have to chew the meat and spit out the bones. So as I was getting into all that and I'm reading and I'm recognizing the BS, but I don't have all of the proper, the truth, the true context to fill in the blanks. So that's when I started to get weary. Like, for real. I was like, bro. And that leads me to Revelation, I believe it's chapter 14. Salakia. No, it's chapter 1. Yeah, Revelation chapter 1, verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. So blessed is he that readeth. You got to read the scriptures first and foremost. Bro, it's all according to your walk. You work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Okay? You have to obtain the knowledge for yourself, because that's your mind. You can't transfer knowledge from another man's mind directly into your mind. You're going to have to study and read for yourself. That's what we always tell each other. We sharpen each other by exhorting each other to continue in the faith. And a part of continuing and abiding in the faith is putting the effort in, sacrificing your time, sacrificing your day, giving up the game that you wanted to play, the shows that you wanted to watch, wherever you wanted to go. Sometimes work, getting money and all that, to read, to understand the scriptures in truth and sincerity. So then you'll be able to filter everything through the scriptures to know exactly what you need, what you don't need, what is truth, and what is lies. And you will not be able to do that if you don't have the truth first and foremost. And I just experienced that. Getting weary. The YAHAWAH, I even have the little knowledge of the prophecies and the biblical history that I have in order to even understand why I was getting weary and why I was like, wait a minute, this don't make sense. Okay, from the secular history that I was reading into. So I'm just like, man, first and foremost, you got to get to the scriptures, bro. You have to get into the scriptures. And I think I can go ahead and close it out right there, man. Like, dude, like, it's so important to read the scriptures first and foremost. All right? And remember, the scriptures say, knowledge puffeth up, but charity edified. So you have to be doing this for the right reasons as well, not just to go and be able to debate and cut people, okay? But in truth and sincerity, to understand the words, and really, our salvation is the most important thing, okay? So some things, don't even seek it out. Hey, is that in the Apocrypha? It's probably in the Apocrypha. Yeah, as you can see, I was looking at the Apostle Orion Lab's video on that. I was looking at the Table of Nations, man. I was trying to go in. I looked up Chittim, man. I was looking. I'm talking about, and that's not even about what I was doing. It's not about, I was looking into so much, and no, man. I'm telling you that I don't know. I'm not that knowledgeable. I'm still learning. The YAHAWAH and His for what I have, but I humbly, not ungratefully, but I humbly want to say, take it from me, man. You got to read the scriptures. We don't know as much as we think. We need to read the scriptures. Now, what was it? Seek. It must be in the Apocrypha. Exactly. Sirach 3:21. Seek not out the things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength. But what is commanded thee, think thereupon with reverence. For it is not needful for thee to see with thine eyes the things that are in secret. Okay? So don't even, because me, I know I'm not good with history. I know I'm not good with, math. I know I'm not good with, certain things. So I'm going to focus on the things you are good with. You do need knowledge of these prophecies and everything that is incumbent to our salvation, but whatever you're looking into, make sure that you're doing it humbly. You're seeking it in truth and sincerity to edify, not to puff yourself up with, I got all the knowledge of history and all that. I got all these books. Look at my library. Because it can get to your head. It can get to your head, and you can go off like that. Especially when you get into all these damn books. You might dabble into these bug out books like Jasher, Enoch, with all these lies in it. All right, these new books and stuff. Then you're bugged the hell out, talking about angels were having sex with human women, talking about Ham was cursed with black skin, and all these lies. Okay? So don't bug yourself out trying to be a know-it-all. I remember I made a video on that a long time ago too. But yeah, man. I'm gonna get Isaiah 34 one more time. I'll just get it here. Isaiah 34 verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of YAHAWASHI and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate, for my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them. Okay? So I pray the lesson was edifying, exhorting, and uplifting to the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. The YAHAWAH and His QADASH bestowed upon me to bring out this lesson and push forth this word. Hey, keep pushing, keep praying, keep fasting, keep enduring, keep striving for the truth unto death, and YAHAWAH and His shall fight for thee, and keep abiding in the faith. DTA Abad Babal Kwam Yasharala say strong or most home. Shalom wa barakyam. Lahabachayar, peace and blessings unto the elect, and blessings, honor, glory, and power unto Yahawah wa Yahawashi. Shalom.